Fourth graders, after you have your leaf cut out, this is mine, and you have your sheet of paper for your project, the first step you're going to do is flip it over to the white side, and that'll help you for the next step. And you're going to place it somewhere on the paper. Somewhere being not somewhere that has parts of it falling off. So it has to fit. Some of you might want to push it to the top. Some of you are more balanced. You need it right in the middle. You can turn it and have it closer to the bottom. But what's important is that you have paper around all sides. So I am going to trace it with pen. I want you to do it with pencil. Okay. So where do you start when you trace it? I don't really have a good option. Wherever you feel comfortable, I guess. What is important is that you are holding it down. A leaf like this with this flimsy paper, it's going to want to move. It's going to want to send your pencil underneath it. So one thing that helps, and this is nice because the camera is basically right above me, is you can see how straight up and down I have my pen while I'm tracing. And the other thing that's important is you notice how close, so I'm right here, look at how close my fingers are. And they're going to walk like spiders around. And whenever I kind of pick up my fingers, my other hand, as you notice, is holding it down so it doesn't move as well. Okay? So, once you start tracing, it's all about not moving, as we all know, and then readjusting, because we're going to have to move across this paper. So now I'm all the way over here. My fingers are not. So now I'm going to hold it down with this hand, and then I'm going to move my fingers so that they're closer to the next section. And as I trace that, I'm even moving my pointer finger. Okay. Now I'm going to stop, and I'm going to skip the stem. And I'm going to do the other part here. Okay, again, holding. Now I can take this hand off, readjust. I always like to be able to see where I'm going to. So if my hand is covering where I'm going, I like to come towards my body then. So I'm going away and towards. Okay, I just moved it there. I was not trying to, but it's about looking and getting it right back to where it needs to be, and then starting. If you notice it moves, don't just keep going. All right, so I have everything traced except for the stem. What I like to do with the stem is sometimes I'll hold it where I'm holding the end all the way over here, and I'm going to trace it in two parts. So the first part is getting the majority of the stem traced, and then I can hold it closer to the end and do the other half. Okay. When I am done, I have a leaf. So that is that. Okay. Please remember to go from having it nice and colorful to flipping it over.